Okay, so now I look like I'm 12, for real. Everyone's always asking me my age. I literally look 12 today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this Halloween tutorial, I am taking it back to the classic Halloween costumes. This is super easy and really great if you are like a last minute girl. I mean, I usually am, but when it comes to Halloween, I just, I love it. As you guys can probably tell. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create this Wednesday Addams costume. All you're gonna need is a few things, which I'm gonna show you guys in this video. If you guys are interested in learning how to create this Wednesday Addams costume, please keep watching. So starting with Wednesday's outfit, you are going to need a little black dress. If you don't have a black dress, then even a long sleeve crew neck and a flared out skirt would totally work. So for the collar, what I did was I went to the thrift store and I got a little boy's classic white collared shirt, and I'm just going to make that into a bib. So I'm just cutting out the top so all I have is just the collar really. That way it's not super bulky or uncomfortable when I'm wearing it. So now I am left with this bib collar I can easily tuck away under my dress. So for thing, the hand resting on my shoulder, what I did was go to the thrift store and I found this trick-or-treat candy bowl with the hand. So I'm just taking that hand off. It was super easy and I just super glued it onto the shoulder of my dress. So moving on to hair and makeup for Miss Wednesday Addams. So first I'm going to start with my embroillis. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I never know Parisian brands how to pronounce them. Anyway, so I'm mixing this with my Halloween makeup just so I can get that really pale. I'm looking a little dead today actually. For the first time, that is a good thing. So I'm just going to mix them so I look super pale like Wednesday Addams. And I'm just going to take a damp sponge and set that. Even coming down on my neck. I'm going to do my eyebrows. Just kind of as normal. I'm going to fill them in just a little deeper than I usually do. So I'm just brushing them out with this little spoolie by Anastasia. And then I'm going to grab the dip brow and just fill in my eyebrows. Next, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So now for contouring my cheeks, I'm not going to use like a bronzer. That is going to give Wednesday too much life. So I'm going to go in actually with this gray shade. It is called Meet Me in Paris by L'Oreal. Now I'm taking this Maybelline Quad in Charcoal Smokes. And I am going to use the crease color and just kind of like contour my nose a little. So for the eye, I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow in the shade Cranberry, and I am going to put that on my eyelids very softly. And then bringing it also under the lash line. And now taking again the L'Oreal gray shade in Meet Me in Paris, and then just gonna go over that. So now I'm just gonna finish off my eyes by putting some coats of mascara. So for lips, I'm just kind of putting the white cream again on my lips because I have a very pink natural lip, so I don't want that to show through. And then I'm just gonna take this little mini Buxom lipstick in the shade Nudist. So I just want to create some like very pale nude, natural kind of lip. So for hair, I already have my hair parted down the middle, and I am just going to continue to part all the way on the back. So I have like 2 pigtails, you know? And then you're just gonna braid them as normal. She has them very like here, like very low and like covering her ears, so that's what I'm gonna do. I really wish my hair was like, my hair is naturally like really dark, like near black. I wish it was like all the way, but I have these like balayage, but it's okay. You guys can totally get like extensions if you need, but I mean, everyone's gonna know who you are just by the 2 braids, you know what I mean? If you want, you can do, she kind of has like a widow's peak. You know what's funny? I used to have a widow's peak when I was younger. I don't know what happened to it. I think my hair kind of grew. Maybe it's still a little there actually. It just doesn't bother me as much. It was like so devastating when I was young that I even shaved it. I was like, I don't want this thing. What I'm gonna use is actually this like Superstar liquid liner by L'Oreal. Now I'm just gonna do like hair stroke motions so that it doesn't look so harsh. Kind of like if you're filling in an eyebrow. You can even take like a black shadow, kind of like dab, so that it all kind of blends in and it doesn't look so harsh. And now we are finished with Miss Wednesday Addams makeup and hair. I told you guys it was easy. Easy. If you want to add little details like I did, I think it makes it a little more like you're trying, you know, like you're trying to get into the Halloween spirit, and you're gonna fool people. They're gonna think like, damn girl, you really went out, but you didn't. You actually did not go all out. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like below and share it with your friends, your family, your cousin, brother, sister, your dog, your enemy, I don't know. Share it. The reason why I started doing these Halloween costumes was like every year, you know, my friends and family would be like, oh my gosh, Amy, I can't wait to see what you're gonna be this year for Halloween. And I've just always been such a Halloween freak. So I just wanted to share my love of creating outfits and stuff like that and just get you guys inspired and show you guys how I come up with my costumes and how I execute them. So I really hope you guys enjoy them all. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! There are planes flying over my head right now. Over my house, not my head. This little bang keeps coming out. Always has a shoulder to lean on. Is that so corny? That is so corny. I'm sorry for that joke.